Hi guys, hi, hello, hi, hello. I'm back again with another scholarship video. Okay, so in today's video, we're actually going to talk about the Aliseo Liguria Regional Scholarship. Okay, so let's get right into it. Must knows this is a scholarship for students of the University of Genova, okay, and also for students in AFAM institutions, that is that of higher education in art, music, and dance. Okay, so these institutions in the Liguria region. So basically, that's what you should know. Who can apply? Students going for a bachelor's degree, master's degree, specialization programs, PhD, masters of unique cycle, and also that of students offering programs in AFAM institutions. Do take note of that because the AFAMs offer a different form of programs compared to that of the normal bachelors and all of that. Okay, let's talk about the general scholarship benefits. We have stipends. Okay, they give out stipends, accommodation, daily meals, international mobility, and that of the possibility of tuition reduction. Please take note, the tuition reduction basically depend on your country of origin and also that of the ESA that you are presenting. Okay, so take note of that. Let us talk about the merit requirement. So for first year students, merit requirements are calculated per post. Okay, so 20% of the scholarship will be paid by 10th of November 2024. Then 30% will be paid by 31st of December 2024. The remaining 50% of the scholarship will then be paid upon achievement of 20 credits by 10th of August 2025. Do you take note of that? Let us talk about merit requirement for the students going for programs other than the first year. So please take note. You can see here those going for bachelor's degree, they are required to get 25 credits. Okay, that is if their first matriculation was that of the year 2023-2024. For those in their third years, they are required to make 80 credits. That is if their their year of matriculation was that of 2022-2023. And then those in their final semesters, they are required to present 135 credits. Those going for bachelors. Those going for masters, okay, that of the 2 years, they are required to present 30 credits, okay, if they are in the second year. And then if they are in their last semester, they are required to present 80 credits. Okay, let us talk about master's degree of the unique cycle. Okay, those with the unique cycle, if they're in their second year, they're required to present 25 credits. If they're in their third year, 80 credits. Fourth year, 135 credits. Fifth year, 190 credits. If they are in their last semester, 245 credits. Okay, and then that is for the unique cycle of 5 years. Those offering the master's degree with unique cycle, but then that of 6 years program, if they're in their second year, they're required to present 25 credits. Third year, 80 credits. Fourth year, 135 credits. Fifth year, 190 credits. Sixth year, 245 credits. And then their last semester, 300 credits. Okay, so please do take note of that. And all of this needs to be acquired by 10th of August 2024. Let's go. Economic requirements. So as you guys know, students are required to present their family composition document, that of their family income, property and movable asset documents, and any other supporting document. Okay, so when the students gather this document from the approved authorities, okay, in their home country, recognized authorities in their home country, then the student is going to present those documents plus any other documents that the CAF is going to ask of. Then the CAF is going to use it to calculate that of the ESA OP for the students. Okay, For the student to be able to get their EZUP calculated for them, this document needs to be legalized by the Italian embassy in their home country. So what you need to take note of is by that of the 25th of October 2024, the EZUP should have been calculated for the student. In instances where by that deadline it has not been calculated for you, the student is going to your position on the ranking list is going to be suspended, okay, until you present the document. And then if it's presented by that of 31st, that is the last deadline for you, by that of 31st of December 2024. Okay, then let us talk about EZCAP. Okay, let us talk about the EZCAP for this year's application. Aliseo is asking of a cap of that of 27,726 euros, which is good, because in other regions the amount is a bit lower than this. And that of the property and assets, it should be less or equivalent to 60,275 euros. In any instance where you supersede even one of these requirements, you are not going to be considered for the scholarship. Let us talk about increments of the scholarship. There's going to be 15% increment of the scholarship amount for students with an EZ or EZUP less or equal to 50% of the EZCAP I mentioned to you earlier. So do the calculation. Yes, and then 20% increment for female students enrolled in STEM programs, then 20% for students enrolled in 2 programs simultaneously, then 25% increment for students with disability of equal or more than 66%. Let us talk about the scholarship amount. Okay, so do take note, the amount is divided. Students are categorized in 3 categories: studenti in sede, studenti pendolari, and then that of studenti fuori sede. So these are those coming from afar and those basically international students. And this for commuter students, and this for students located in the basically in the university or in the city where the university or the AFAM institution is located. So if you guys, any of these students fall within the category, is just 2, okay. So if the student presents an EZ of 0 to that of 18,485 euros, if the student falls in this category, lives in the city, is going to get this amount, 2,828 euros. If the student is a commuter, the student is going to get 4,101 euros. And then if the student is a 40 sede, the student is going to get 7,016 euros. Okay. If the student is a fall within the second category, that is, the student presents an EZ of 18,485.1 to that of 27,726 euros, then you can see the amount. The 40 sede student is going to get 5,192. The commuter student is going to get 2,665, and then the student living in the city is going to get 1,414 euros. Okay, let's go. Causes for revocation. So these are the conditions for revocation. I'm going to mention a couple of them. So if the student is unable to matriculate within the deadline stipulated, okay, that of by 31st of December 2024, the student is going to be excluded. Even if the student has been included in the initial rankings, the student is going to be taken out, okay. The students who, by submitting an application for the benefit of master's degree, are not registered at the university. There are some students who send in the application, but then they've not gotten admission to any university. Neither have they even applied to any university. Basically, some who don't know that university application is independent of these scholarships, okay. And then also, students that are not able to make the necessary required credits by the stipulated deadlines is also a cause for revocation. And then also that of students who transfer from one university, like they leave the Liguria region and move to other regions. Okay, so for this instance as well, the students' benefit can be revoked. Okay, let us go to how you can apply. How can you apply? Okay, so you can apply directly on the Aliseo website. Okay, www.aliseo.liguria.it website. Okay, you can send in there, and then do take note, in an instance where you do send in your application and then later maybe your status have changed, something has happened, in an instance where maybe not sane, but then you lose a parent, your situation changes, you get married, and all of that. These informations are very, very vital, and then it affects your position, like your position basically. So because of that, you can always reach out to them and be like, yo guys, my situation has changed. Yeah, basically you just reach out to them through bossstudio@aliseo.liguria.it. You tell them, yo guys, my situation have changed, I just got married, I just lost a parent, I did a mistake in this and that of my application, that of the family composition income, there was a mistake here. Just reach out to them, and then that correction will be made. Okay, instead of you waiting and then it affecting your position in the scholarship rankings. Okay, yeah, so that's what you should take note of. Let us talk about the deadline. Okay, so the deadline for the transmission of the application is from that of 10th of June 2024 so that of 31st of this July 2024. So please do take note of that. For sending in the application for the benefits, it's highly important for you to send in within this deadline. The deadline for first years or either successive years, okay, who want to integrate that of their enrollment, it's in dual programs. Okay, they're supposed to send in the application by 1st of October 2024 till that of 15th of October 2024. Okay, so that is what is stated. If you did find value in this video, please don't forget to like, share, and comment below any form of question that you have. Yeah, leave it in the comment. And basically that is it for the scholarship. I'm wishing you guys the very, very, very best. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.